This is Nyandungu Eco Park in Kigali, a formerly degraded wetland cleared by human activity. It was restored by the Rwandan government to boost the country's ecosystem and tourism. The wetland is now a recreational facility uplifted by its flora and fauna.
Nyandungu Eco Park is the very first wetland that has been restored in the city of Kigali. So previously it was badly degraded because of different activities that were taking place in the wetland.
In commemoration of the East African Community Day, EALA MPs visited the park to put across the point about the importance of restoring wetlands.
There were even factories, there were hotels, and it is sitting on 121 hectares of land. And when you look at it, they have been able to restore back the wetlands. They have planted the trees.
This has happened in a space of 7 years, just in a space of 7 years. This was an area that was destroyed. It was a bomber ground, like a playfield. And from the stories that we have been told, this is where Pope John Paul in 1990 addressed a mammoth crowd.
The park also harbors traditional medicinal plants. According to the MPs, wetlands can boost ecotourism instead of degrading them to create room for buildings, which many believe is a mark of development.
When you go to Kampala in places like Rugogo, it used to be a play field and they have built arcades everywhere. This is not a place like you see in Rwanda. It's about intention. All this place has been developed in a few years. We can do that in Uganda. Remember, Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania, and DRC are even much bigger.
This is how we can also promote tourism. So you can use it for tourism. And then thirdly, for medicinal research.
Rwanda is hosting the second meeting and session of the 5th Assembly of the East African Legislative Assembly. Plenary starts next week. Ali Mivule, NTV in Kigali.